music.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it.
Need a little ramp up,
Should we spend a little?
as they say in the radio biz.
No. We be alright. We be all good.
Okay.
It's already 9.
Here's the fuck it. Welcome to the William Barron Show. It is brought to you and sponsored by Wix.com, Wix.com. Check us out at blacklandstudio.com at the banner at the bottom. Click on it. They're an awesome company. Joining me tonight, Danielle, welcome back to the show. I got just some time.
Hello.
And Kiki.
What's up?
What's up? Tonight we're going to be talking about a couple of different things. Junior Seau's family suing the NFL. Facebook purging. And the movie The Purge, which I'm really excited about. I'm really excited about this movie. But let me start things off by telling motorcycles that they can go fuck themselves. if none of you know, it's Motorcycle Awareness Month, and we always got to keep out.
May is
keeping.
the whole month?
Are you
I
being
think
serious?
so.
It's
That's
actually
what
like
Dave
a
told
thing?
me, and Dave has a bike, so
He
I would.
does. And a license now to drive it.
Maybe he
Nice.
just made it up because he wanted to have like his own.
Biker month.
I don't know if you. I mean, I don't personally know anybody who's perished from a motorcycle accident.
Yeah, we do.
No, I don't. I never
well, I
met
mean,
him before in my
well,
life,
that's true.
but I mean, it
No,
it
you
did
met
touch some
him.
people's lives that I'm close with.
Yeah.
That being said, what is with the whole look out for motorcycles? I mean, does anybody have a hard time seeing these motherfuckers? Because as soon as I see them, like, I'm on red alert. Because
Because of the campaign?
I would rather run into it. No, it's the sheer knowledge of knowing that if I even bump them,
They could die.
they could like be smeared across my windshield.
Yeah.
I don't want to live with that.
No.
Okay.
I don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that, I would think. When you see a motorcycle, doesn't everybody stay the fuck away to begin with?
Yeah. It
Well,
brings me back to my day today when Mother and I were driving to the dump in the big ass truck. There was a motorcycle that was behind us, and this truck is crocked full of garbage. And we're two women packing this truck. It is not packed properly at all whatsoever. I'll admit it.
Very loose. Any jostle.
Oh, absolutely. Bump, shit's flying off. It isn't good.
What kind of shit? Is this like concrete or
It's
just
like
old furniture?
cupboards, like just nasty shit, like just garbage.
Just garbage from a house.
From a garage.
Okay.
That's been in there for 20 years. So, it's just rotted, rat-ridden, just nasty shit. And all of a sudden, this motorcyclist pulls up behind my mom, and she's like, oh, my God, why is this man driving behind me? I don't know why it made me think of that. Well, yeah, I do, because it's motorcycle.
Motorcycle Awareness Month,
Yes,
goddammit.
and my mom was totally aware of it. She was like, I'm going to slow really, 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 really down low.
And then he passed you.
And they did. Yeah.
Okay.
So, crisis averted.
Averted.
Well, a personal...
Campaign works.
This is what pissed me off that made me make that Facebook post.
Yeah.
Was I'm sitting at a stoplight. I'm like 30 cars deep. I got my arm out the window, smoking a cigarette, and all of a sudden, fucking crotch rocket guy goes, almost takes my hand off. And then he merges in between cars, and he sits in between cars on the fucking dotted line at the front of the line, and just sits there waiting for the light to turn. As soon as it does, it goes, it's like, I
That's
just,
annoying.
They drive like assholes,
Yeah,
man.
they do. Some of them do, for sure.
I don't know how they can have this whole big thing about, oh, watch out for motorcycles. Everyone gets killed on a motorcycle because of all the stupid idiots that drive the cars. Well, if you're going to be an idiot and take the risk to drive a motorcycle, you should be wearing at least a fucking helmet. I mean,
yeah, probably,
you know?
probably.
Well, I agree. I think they are, but I think they are hard to see. I don't think they stick out. If you're driving along, you see all these cars.
Bright yellow thing.
Well,
that-
yeah, if you look right at it. But I mean, if it's not even half the size of your car, so it's like a person walking on the road, and you know.
I think they usually stick out because, like you said, they drive like assholes, and you hear them all revving and stuff, and they come right up and sit in between the two lanes, you know, in
Which is
between two
illegal.
cars.
I gotta
Right.
imagine though, having a vehicle like that, compact and it's fast, it'd be like stuck at the airport and there's nothing but old people in front of you, and you got a backpack on. Here's all these people carrying two things of luggage, and they're just do 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 do, and you're like, come on,
And you're trying to-
come
Taking
on,
their
I'm gonna
sweet
go.
ass time.
And
You're trying to hit your gate.
yeah, and you just want to go. You maybe you don't even have anywhere else to be, but
All right.
you've got the power, and you've got youth on your side. Let's get going.
A car can drive just as fast as a motorcycle. It's
But
not
they
like
don't.
they're supernova. I mean,
No,
it's
but
like,
not off the line. They can't. The motorcycle
right.
can take right off.
so why do I got to keep an eye out for them when they are the one being reckless with their fucking lives? That's my question. That's my
Right.
only problem. Is that first of all, you're riding a vehicle that offers you absolutely 0% protection, absolutely nothing, and second, you shoot off the line and you
Yeah.
do all these crazy acrobatics.
Well, okay, so this guy, he almost takes your hand off. Then he comes up in between you, and before you know it, he's gone. And all you can do is curse him. But he's out of sight.
Well, I don't curse him. My whole argument is just the whole
What?
look out for motorcycles. This whole movement,
And-
and I made a post on Facebook.
And tell
You saw
everyone
it.
what your post
and
was.
and somebody who my post was, "Hey, motorcycles, look out for me." I mean,
Now, is that a threat?
you
Yes.
should be. Yes,
Or is it like
absolutely.
literally, watch out for my hand as I have it dangling out the window?
And of course, some fucking gearhead who has since been purged from my friends list. He
Foreshadowing.
he responds to, "Oh no, we look out for you just fine. We just want the courtesy in return."
Well, you know,
I'm not the one riding in the middle of traffic, zooming in and out of shit. That's not what. That's
but if you could, would you?
earmuffs. If I could,
Yeah.
no. I technically could do that with a car.
Well, we could all get motorcycle licenses and do it.
Oh, but that's I'm too scared to ride a motorcycle.
right.
I
Oh,
am.
so is that it?
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm a
doing
man.
I'm not getting on one.
I'm not scared.
I am scared. I
Right.
wouldn't ride
Yeah, I
one.
mean,
No,
but yeah.
me either.
To be honest, yeah.
Far
You
too
guys, you know,
The
may-
whole-
I wonder if if that is for real, that it's actually, what is it, Motorcycle Awareness Month or
It
something?
is.
Because
I-
you know
Look it up.
what?
I'll look it up.
I've been
I'm
seeing
looking
so
it
many
up.
of those commercials for attorneys injuring or representing the injured from motorcycle accidents.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Like I can't. Now that I think back about it, seriously, this month I have
you're riding
seen
a
so
motorcycle,
many of
it's gonna
them.
hurt when you
Right.
get in an accident. It's
Yeah.
very simple. If you want the right to.
You gotta have the wind through your hair while you can, though.
Oh, gosh.
Get on that.
Oh, now we're gonna
We're
talk
going to the hair.
We're gonna talk helmet laws now. Hair
May
helmets.
proclaimed motorcycle.
Really,
awareness
you know, May is also
Jesus
Fibro Awareness
Christ.
Month. I
So
think
what,
that's
you-
a little more important.
You think these guys it should be illegal for them to not wear a helmet?
I do.
I don't
for
I don't
sure
particularly
do.
give a shit. I mean, like,
definitely. If we have to wear a friggin' seatbelt in the back seat of my car as a grown friggin' woman, then yes, you should at
Touche.
least have a friggin'
Yes.
helmet on.
however, like Jerry Seinfeld said, what's the point in protecting a brain that is working so poorly not to protect itself?
Is that a right quote? Is that direct?
I believe it's pretty
indirectly
pretty
right.
damn accurate. Tweet us. I don't give.
That must be the most unfunny thing Jerry Seinfeld's ever said.
He said he was talking about football actually, and he was saying
Football, oh.
he was saying that like we instead of stopping our
I thought
head
you
cracking
said
ways. Instead of stopping our head cracking ways, we invented something that would be able to allow us to continue on hitting each other in the head, which segues beautifully into
Yes,
Junior
it
Seau.
does.
What do you guys?
It certainly
What do you
does.
think about
Segues.
Junior Seau suing the or his family because he's no longer with us?
We'll tell everyone his story.
Yeah.
Because I don't think
Let's get the background.
a lot of people will know
Kiki
that.
doesn't know.
Yeah, I'm
Jun-
not
all
familiar
right.
with it.
All right, Junior Seau was a really badass linebacker for the NFL. He played for the Patriots. He pretty much he should go in the Hall of Fame as a Charger. He made a career and made a lot of money sacking quarterbacks, stuffing running backs, beating people up on the football field. And 6 or 7 months ago, I'm not quite sure.
Real quick, how long was he in the NFL?
He was in the 13, 16 years, somewhere
Long
in there.
time.
Yeah, I mean,
Long time.
he was that good that
Okay.
he sustained a career.
Who did he play for?
San
irrelevant.
Diego,
I just wanna know.
New England Patriots. He's one of those football players that never got a championship.
Okay.
but
Even
he
with the
deserved
Patriots?
one. Even with the Patriots, yeah, he was on the team.
With Bledsoe?
Shut up. Drew, if you're
William is
listening,
a
I love you
huge
still.
Bledsoe fan.
Just think of all the Patriot players that have come and gone that were like, hell yeah, get on the Tom Brady train. And then only to have their dreams crushed.
Yeah. Randy Moss.
Yeah. We're going to do it this year. And they almost did. Every year.
They went 18-0.
Every year, almost.
So anyway, this guy
So-
runs like
Yeah.
He's a
30
beast.
miles an hour, you know,
He's a beast.
car crash.
Yeah, when he hit people,
Concussions.
When he hit people, every tackle he made, it ended up on ESPN. At the end of the night, you know, like highlights of look at this hit that Junior Seau laid on this guy. That you
And
never
it looks
heard of.
awesome to watch.
It looks great. It does.
But then it
He retired.
destroys your head because you get all these concussions.
Your neck and your spine and all this other stuff. But he ended up retiring, and a lot of people, me personally, I don't get it, but like he had a problem acclimating to civilian life where he wasn't on ESPN all the time anymore.
Yeah.
So he decided to take a gun and shoot himself in the head or shoot himself in the chest. I'm sorry. And so that doctors could examine his brain with all the damage that the sport
To
did
preserve
to
the
him.
head.
To
Yeah.
preserve his brain.
Did he like write a note saying that's what he wanted to have happen, or
He never wrote anything, but he had talked to his ex-wife, his baby's mama, and told her that when he did die, that he would want his brain examined.
okay?
So
And nobody would do that to themselves. I know most people don't.
I'm not going
aim
with
for the
it.
chest.
No.
Right.
So that, yeah,
that
it
would be
seems pretty
slower
clear
murder.
that was his intent.
Sure.
Yeah. So anyway, now the test results, the autopsy comes back, all this stuff. I mean, like I said, it was 6 months ago, but now his family is allegedly suing the NFL for financial.
Oh, because he didn't make enough money in his 13.
Oh no, he made plenty of money. He was one of the
No,
highest paid
because
middle
it's-
linebackers in the
It's
game
their
ever
fault
seen.
that he
but
went crazy.
The job should have never been available for him to take, is what their argument is.
But what did the test
Asinine.
results say?
That his brain was highly damaged and it was bruised and
Okay.
it didn't allow blood to properly flow through the different avenues of.
So was he in pain from this, or I don't understand? I mean,
no,
what?
he was just concussed.
Well, a lot of guys.
like a boxer would be. Like
Okay.
if you spend an entire career like
He
Muhammad
chose
Ali.
to do this. He chose to be. A
These guys
linebacker
get
in the
older
NFL.
and they get like Alzheimer's and dementia, and they.
So do average
Yeah.
Joe.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, but they're getting it because of all the head traumas they suffered.
But so he
And they get it a lot
It wasn't
earlier.
affecting him yet, was it?
Not of anything that I've heard of.
He was just like saying, you know, this will affect me someday, and I want them to know this, so I'm going to shoot myself in the chest so they can
Well,
do an autopsy and figure this out.
I think
get
with
it.
Junior, he had a harder time than most not being on the cover of Sports Illustrated anymore, and he had to.
Oh, I gotcha.
You know, you could either go to NFL Fox or whatever and sit behind a desk and commentate on other people playing it. I think he had a hard time.
not being the spotlight.
But you have to
Nah.
be good at doing that.
Yeah,
you know?
and maybe he tried and failed, and he can't. I mean, as much as it hurts me to say, Jim Edmonds is doing the same thing for Fox Sports
Oh, yeah.
Midwest,
Yeah.
and he's awful.
He's awesome, right?
He is awful. I don't want to hear him talk about anything.
He's dumb.
He's just
He's
he acts like he got hit in the head too many
Yes,
times.
and
I
he
mean,
hasn't.
no.
You play baseball, sir. No,
No.
no, you're just dumb. You're
So
dumb.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
He's a great baseball player, but he's
a great baseball player.
not got a lot going on. up
Probably
there
a
in
great
baseball.
guy. I would have to imagine.
I would think. I would hope. I would hope.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
I think.
I
I think with these players, boxers, I think the argument is before they didn't realize what they were getting themselves into as far as these types of traumas, the type of mental problems you're going to have. Everybody stiff neck, busted knee, won't be able to walk straight again, but it's all for the love of the game. Nobody realized they're going to lose their mind. Now that it's coming out, this is going to happen because everyone's hitting each other harder and faster. They're bigger.
yeah.
Then
Steroids, whatever.
those guys that choose to still opt in should
Right.
have no